Somebody to do to you. Follow the golden rule, we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing, the one you wanna call when you're feeling low, if I'm not the only one you're kissing, then I don't care, I don't care. The one you're looking for in the crowd, the one that calms your mind when it gets too loud. If I'm not the one you want around, then I don't care, I don't care.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Flipside. So today I'm doing a kind of a goth Viking warrior-esque look. I'm starting with Maharan Star Blend in white and black. Those are my two main focuses. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. If anybody wants to help me out, I broke a hubby. How did I break a hubby? What's going on? What did I miss? What am I missing? Oh. Actually, my hubby face makeup. Ooh, I got some good one. But yes, Gothic looks. Oh, your hubby. Gothic Viking looks that. Hi, Brick Kitty. No link today. We're going to try to get back into the groove of things. And makeup tables are usually closed tables. Unless we have a special guest. That is not what I wanted. Oops. Ow, ow. Oh, that hurt. I just took a big old chunk of color out of that. Glad I didn't pay full price for that. Very expensive box of makeup. I just put my finger in. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, except for I don't want to get any color on this, except for what I put on it. I want to keep it very monochromatic. I don't use setting powder very often because I don't tend to wear my stuff very long, but because of the product I am using and the look I am going for, I am using a setting powder. This is translucent. Colorless powder. It's a translucent setting powder by Maharon. It's one of the best. It doesn't, it won't dull down colors. It won't change the color. Quite a few setting powder. The only other setting powder that I recommend besides this one is actually rice powder. You get that in Asian markets. But those are actually white. Hey, Chrissy. I am doing okay. I'm having my ups and downs, which, you know, everyone has those, but, you know, you do what you gotta do.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh. Oh.
How you doing today?
Good. How are you doing today?
Fair to middling. I've
Fair
had
to
a
me.
few moments today.
Do you mind if I eat this piece of pizza?
No.
So, what's going on?
This is a gothic Viking-esque look.
Mm.
Right now I'm trying to dry it so that I can paint over it.
Oh. I like it.
Thank you.
I think it's very cool. Hi, Christy. Hi, Britt, Kitty. Hi, Craig. Hi, Bobcat. Hi, everybody else. Hi, Myrtle. Myrtle's probably out there somewhere.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit more.
So is that black? Is that face paint?
It's Maharan, yeah. It's
Mm. Mm. I don't know about you guys, but I like watching Vixie do her makeup. Yep. Look at that. That's pretty. Who's crying? Stop crying. Very cute, Vixie.
Well, let me see if I can do it on the other side.
Okay.
That's always the exciting part.
Right, the left side. The left side is. You can do it.
Well, it's also nobody's eyes are shaped exactly the same.
Right. Everybody's faces are not
Symmetrical.
Symmetrical. Yep. COVID brain.
It's okay.
Which is okay.
Yeah, it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you're doing makeup looks, it can get a little crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think I will do my makeup. Well, should I do my makeup? Or no, not yet.
Well, it's up to you, buddy.
Because I'm still testing positive for COVID.
Oh, then no.
I'll just watch you do your makeup. We'll just all watch Vixie. I have a lot of friends on Discord that I don't know who they are.
Oops.
I know who Monster is. I know who
Well-
Telos is. I know who Christy is. And I know who Lost in the Moment is. I know who Jellybean is. And then some of the rest of these people, I don't know. They don't talk to me, but I don't know. I just don't know. The only people that talk to me on here on Discord are Rabbit, Jellybean.
I never talk to you.
What did you say?
I said, oh, I never talk to you.
Well, not on Discord.
Oh, I do sometimes, but not as often.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do. We actually do. We talk to each other on the voice channel. And talk to Myrtle on the voice channel sometimes. But we're usually like WhatsApp buddies. But
That's because I have media I want to share.
I don't know. I'll just leave them. I'll leave them on there and just figure out who they are later. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'll be like, who are you? Do I know you? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I had this dream about a book, about writing a book. I was like, I bet Jelly Bean would be a good illustrator for my book. So I asked her, and she said she'd try it.
It's awesome.
So we're going to give it a go. We'll see how it turns out. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be a children's book. Hi, Christy. It's okay. I mean, I've never written a book before, but I have written things before, like stories. I've written short stories before. And I've
Well,
never.
children's books tend to lend their hand to short stories.
Mhm. Mhm. And I think that I think it'll be really good because I have an idea in my head, and yeah, I really think that I'm just gonna open up, like I'm gonna write it, and then I kind of know how I want it to go.
Well, that's always good to have a starting point.
Because it has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. I know that. And then, hey Sam, and I'm gonna talk to Jelly Bean, and we're gonna just get the illustrations in there, and yeah, and then we'll go from there.
I like it.
Yeah,
Sounds
because
like fun.
a lot of the librarians in my library system
Mm-hmm.
have written books. And they're like, when are you going to write a book? They said to me. I'm like, probably never. But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I could write a book. And I was like, I wonder what it would be about. And then I was like, I know. So then I had an idea. So, yep. I'm excited. So anyway.
No, you should be excited.
Yeah.
Any kind of project. If it's your project, you should be excited about it.
Yeah, I am. Very excited. I think Jelly Bean's excited too.
Good.
Hi, Britt. Now, is Britt Kitty? Is that Rose?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. I could be wrong.
Mm.
Let us know if I am wrong.
My friend brought me a banana today.
Oh, yeah?
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food is always welcome.
Oops.
Oh, okay. You are Rose. Okay. When your friends bring you food, that's a plus, you know. Especially fruit. You want to do makeup, but you have no reason to. Aww.
You don't have to have a reason to do makeup.
Yeah, that's
You
what.
just do it.
Yeah. That's what Vixie's taught me. You don't have to have a reason to do makeup. You just do it. See, I have this really pretty color palette. I really like it. It's called Splashy Candies. If I could get it open, I'd show it to you. There we go. See, it's pretty. I like it. It's got a lot
that
of
is
different
beautiful.
colors. Yeah. I'm learning how to be more variegated with my colors. Well, trying to be more variegated with my colors. Well, I'm about to cook dinner. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Dinner's good. Then I have lots of these little eyeliner pencil things. Different colors of eyeliners. I like them. It's a 10-piece set. They have different colors inside. These are the ones I haven't used yet. Oh, well, that's not true. I used the white one already. I haven't used the orange, the brown, the red, or the yellow. But, you know, I'm working on it. I just haven't, like, had that color combination yet, you know? Haven't felt the need to use those ones yet. I don't know. I'm more of like a blue and purplish, pinkish purple type of person. I guess if that's the, you know, I like pinks, and although I do like greens, I kind of sort of like greens and yellows. Oh, and oranges.
She's getting there.
I'm
Is
getting
what she's
there.
saying.
Yeah, I'm getting Yeah. Yep. But yep. Ooh, look at that. I like Myrtle's new her new wig. Yeah. Wow, words are hard today.
Sometimes. They can be really hard sometimes.
Yeah. It's terrible. Huh. I like to paint though. I like to paint because everything just kind of flows onto the canvas, you know? Just kind of flows. See, like this. It just kind of flows. And you can just kind of make everything look real pretty, and I like putting birds on my paintings. Those are my favorite thing to do. This one painting I did, it was, well, I did a couple different paintings with birds. I'll show you this one. We did this as a library thing. It was a library program. See?
It's cute.
Yeah. 2019. Oh, that was fun. Really fun. Chrissy says, I paint and white and write poetry. Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I paint a lot of different stuff. I did this one too. This one was a fun one.
I like that one.
The tree is my favorite in this one. Yeah. Hi, little fella. Come here. Come here. No? Okay. Don't bother me then. And then somebody, or was it me, that said that when you do makeup, it's just like painting on your face.
Well, that's what Dal and I have been saying for years.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah,
It is.
basically is.
I
like
start
when-
with
I like when people put things across their nose. That's cute. It's like how Vixie has the things across her nose.
Here, we'll go up close
Yeah.
and personal.
There, see? Look at that. That's cool. I like it.
Oh,
And sometimes, like, I think it was how do you say his name?
Shamanic Frost.
Shamanic Frost.
Shamanic
Frost. One day I was watching him do his makeup, and he was doing little clouds. I think it was him.
Sounds like
Or maybe it was Kendra. I don't remember. It was one of them. And they were doing clouds across their nose. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Because I really like that, you know. Just the painting across their nose. It's so cute.
All right. Well, that didn't take near as long as I thought it was going to take.
Yeah, you did good. Oh, you're done. You done?
Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll probably put on a wig, and I have contacts I'm going to put on. I'm going to wait though, because my eyes are mad right now.
Okay.
There, I think I got whatever was in that eye.
Oh.
But yeah, look at my. You know, you've been painting on your face.
Cool. So are those like little symbols?
I made them up.
Oh, cool.
I don't want to be accidentally doing any kind of anything.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't use anything real.
Oh, okay.
And I put no intention behind it if it is.
Oh, okay.
So, no accidental chit.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
So yeah, I started doing some
Beautiful darling.
doohickeys. Word just fell out of my head.
Mm.
Videos on TikTok today. Really
Oh.
thought Rabbit was going to join us today.
Oh.
But I mean next week.
Yeah.
I think he's still getting things together. So yeah, keep an eye out because he's supposed to be coming back to TikTok. He's starting a new one.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah. I didn't get to see his old TikTok, so I'm kind of excited because he told me some of the stuff that he did
Yeah.
for his old TikTok, and I'm really excited because it sounds like he's very
I'm pretty
talented.
sure I have some duets, but they're back a ways. He's been off for a while.
Oh.
I was worried. I thought I'd never see him again. When he showed up
Aw.
here, I was very happy.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
goodness gracious, my nose!
Oh no, your nose.
It wants me. Yeah, I need to shove something up there, maybe a Q-tip or something. My mom,
Dab
my
it.
mom, my mom's side of the family, we're all very allergic, so we get
Yeah.
nose itches that are like back in the sinus area.
Oh,
And my mom
yeah.
always says, "I wish I could invent a brush that I could go up there and brush, but it wouldn't
No.
hurt.
Yeah.
It would just itch
You know what I love is those COVID things.
Oh, I
I
hate
know
'em.
this sounds terrible, but I'm like, I wish I could do this every day. They're so great. They
Oh, I
just
can't
feel
stand
so
it.
good.
I hit the back of my sinus, and I'm like, oh. And you don't have to go in that far. You only have to go in like a quarter inch. So if you measure it on your nose, you can measure, and you can measure it on the swab. So you put your finger there. Those nurses, I tell you, they just shove that whole thing up your nose.
Oh.
I've seen them come back bloody.
I know, yeah. Some of those.
I'm like, you guys are
crazy.
evil.
I know.
You evil assholes.
I know. I know.
And I know my mom used to do testing for other stuff, and I know she wouldn't do that. Because she always worries about people. She's like, just breathe. Just breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I take her with me to the hospital. Because I have actually said, if you don't figure this out, my mother is licensed, and I'm going to ask her to draw the blood for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, because
Awesome.
people just get too excited sometimes, or not excited enough.
Right, that's true.
It's like, you guys need to figure your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out.
When I went in for a surgical procedure, this was not too long ago, they were having a nurse try to put an IV in me. And I was like, no, I want an anesthesiologist to put the IV in.
To put that IV in, You know what's
and the
really
nurse
cool?
was like having such a hard time finding my vein.
Yeah,
and
well, if she was having such a hard time, I would have gone next.
He was so nervous, and he was like, I'm like, no. I want an anesthesiologist to do this, you know? So they brought in an anesthesiologist. I'm thank you.
Here's a funny thing. For all my surgeries, including my C-sections, I've had the same anesthesiologist.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how, but he always gets assigned to me. It's probably because I'm high risk and he's really good at his job.
Yeah.
But it was funny because the last time I went in to get some dental work done, I have thrombocytopenia, so I have to get put under so they can slow everything down so I don't bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm high risk. And I looked at him and said, what are you doing here? I thought you worked in the maternity ward. He's like, I don't know. Didn't you name your kid? He remembered what I named my kid. And he's like 6'6", buff white guy, no hair, tattooed, all these Nordic runes all over him. Wow. And I can see how he would scare people.
Yeah.
I felt very comfortable with him, and I was right away. It was like, dude, you're my anesthesiologist. I'm good. And with him, I never had any of the throat things that people talk about all the time, where they cut your vocal cord. I was so scared they were going to cut my vocal cords the first time.
Wow.
Because it's not an unusual thing. It hurts, and it could be bad, but it's usually not. It's just it hurts and it makes your voice funny for a while. But like that was one of the things I was more worried about, them cutting my vocal cords than cutting open my stomach and taking a baby out.
Mm-hmm.
I was more worried.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to him about it. I'm like, you got this, right? He's like, no. Don't cut my vocal cords. I think I would not be good if I couldn't talk. That's my thing. I talk.
Yeah.
It's what I know.
Yeah.
God.
That's my thing. Oh,
I'm a jam-jaw. That's the other thing. I got so used. I used to do. Eliza remembers. I used to do lives all the time on Likey. Yeah. And I'd sit and talk for 3 hours with nobody there. I can't do that anymore. Y'all have me so spoiled. I need somebody up here to talk with me.
Yeah.
I used to just tell stories all day. All right. Yeah. Well, I didn't have anywhere else to go. I was contracted. I had to do a certain amount of hours.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter if I was talking or not, but I would fill in the time because I got bored.
Yeah.
So I started telling myself stories.
Yeah.
Whether there are people there or not. So listen.
Yeah.
Then Eliza, I have to tell you, is one of my favorite straight men. She comes to my shows. She would come to my shows and sit there and just she would laugh, and her comedic timing is better than she thinks it is, because she would say the right thing at the right time all the time. We would both crack up. It was just hilarious.
That is true. We laughed a lot.
We got It was a good time, and people would start coming to watch us too.
Yeah.
And it kind of that's one of the reasons that I started coming over here, is we weren't on Likey anymore.
Yeah.
And I missed it. I missed this part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't miss Likey.
No, I don't miss Likey.
I miss a few people from over there. Yeah. I really wish they would show up somewhere else just to say hi every now and then.
Yeah.
But I do miss them.
Yeah.
But a lot of them came over with us.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we've all pretty much traveled over together. And
well, it took me a while to get over here.
Yeah, but that's okay, because we're still here. Now you're here.
Yeah.
And maybe other people will do the same thing. You never know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
We'll see you later,
be careful.
Rose.
Don't let it spit at you. Fried stuff spits.
Yeah. Oh,
it's evil like that.
Fried stuff is yummy. Oh.
It is.
Yeah. You know what? I was driving today, and I was like, I haven't gone to work in like a little over a week because I was sick.
Right.
With COVID. And I was driving today, and I was like, wow, the corn is so tall, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow, the last time I drove through here, the corn was like, and now it's like,
it's time. It's almost time for harvest.
How did that happen? When did that happen?
It's almost time for harvest.
I know.
Well, first harvest.
Like, when did that happen?
Corn shoots up so quickly.
Yes,
it really does.
Did. And then it got me thinking about corn with butter on it and salt. And...
We used to sell corn on the side of the road when I lived on the farm. We sell 13 ears of corn for $1.
Oh, wow.
And it was fresh picked by little people's hands, let me tell you. I think the youngest person who picked the corn was 6, and the oldest was like 27. And we would go through the rows all morning and pick corn and bag up bags of 13 and sell them at this little shed on the side of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of work for $1 a freaking bag. We
Yeah.
never saw any of the money. The kids. And we didn't think twice about it either.
Right.
Now I'm like, holy hell, you all owe me a lot of money. But I didn't have anything better to do, to be honest.
Right.
And but here's a cool thing that happened. We were selling corn, and up comes this guy in a little red Ferrari. I can say it, I swear. And my cousin starts freaking out.
Oh.
She was, because I was counting bags. She was the one selling stuff, because I was only, I don't know, like 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I technically shouldn't have been touching the money. I shouldn't even probably have been in there.
Right.
If anybody stopped and said anything. But this guy comes up and she's freaking out, and she's like, you go do it. And I'm like, okay. And he just wanted a couple bags. He gave us a big tip. Like, I remember there being money and him going, don't worry about the change. And as he drove away, she goes, do you know who that was? I said, yeah, that was Tom Selleck.
Oh.
And she said, so you recognize it? I'm like, I know Magnum PI. That used to be one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. I knew who that was. But it didn't faze me. So I've always been like this, people. This is not a new thing. I was like this when I was 10. But I lived in Michigan. I lived in Traverse City, Michigan. And we were selling corn in Buckley. If y'all can find Buckley on a map, good luck. It's a little, there's a church, a general store, and a restaurant.
Oh.
And a light. The light is new.
Light. Oh, the light is
Oh, there's a post office.
Oh, okay.
The post office is barely an office. That woman can barely fit behind the counter of that post office. That thing is scary. And it's always closed.
Oh,
no. Swear to God, it's always closed. But anyway, not the point of the story. So, but Tom Selleck had, I don't know if he still does, but used to have a house in Traverse City on the peninsula. Oh. And that was where all the rich people live. That's where all the rich people live, is on the peninsula. Because here's Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I should do it like this for you guys. Well, no. Here's Michigan. This is Detroit. For those of you who don't know. This is Traverse City. And right here, there's a little peninsula of land that you can't see. And people with money live on there. Very much a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But he was one of those people who I knew he lived there because people talked about it all the time that he lived there. A lot of famous people lived there though. And then I moved down here and I have tons of famous people have houses here, but it's Florida, so I'm not as surprised. But like Antonio Banderas and Madonna have houses right next to each other. I know exactly where they are, and neither one of them have ever been to those houses.
Oh, that's too bad.
Tori almost has a condo that she shared with Neil Gaiman. I knew that because I served Neil Gaiman coffee and asked if he was staying in her condo. Because I knew she had a condo down here. And he said yes. So he confirmed it.
Oh.
It's just funny shit has happened to me over my life. We were talking about something the other day and I said, I've lived a lot of life for someone who's just barely 50. I've lived a lot of life. There's many lives within my life. Like lots of stuff happens in short periods of time, like within months. And it's kind of the same way with this channel. Lots of stuff has happened. This channel has grown so much in such a short period of time. I was watching some of our original. We were terrible.
Oh.
The angles of the cameras, the lighting, the audio. No openings, no closings. It was terrible. The little things make such a difference, and I didn't even realize how much. It's just stuff I like, so I made it happen. I didn't realize how much of a difference some of this stuff makes until I started watching some of the old. I am actually 48. I'll be 49 in December, so I'm really close to 50. I'm very close.
I'm 42. I'll be 43 in October.
You're almost as old as I was when we met.
Oh, really?
Really close.
Aww. And Jessie remembers my birthday. She said
I
to
know,
me the
Jesse
other
remembers my
night.
birthday too. It was weird. I don't even remember my birthday half the time.
The other night, she's like, 2 months and 11 days. And I'm like,
To what? I know.
Yeah,
She's always
I
got
know.
all this trivia stuff. I'm like, to what? What are we doing now?
I know.
And then I feel like I should have known that. I'm like,
I know.
but I can't remember birthday. I don't remember my own birthday half the time, so I can't. Sometimes people, like, I remember Jimmy's, but he was born on the 4th of July.
Yeah. That's like...
So I kind of have that in the back of my head. I was really close with Ann's. I thought it was the 24th. I don't know why I knew it. I must have had read it on one of my calendars or something because I write stuff down all the time. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, that was really close. It was the 25th. Mm-hmm. Or I said it was the 25th and it was one of those. Yeah. She just had her birthday last week.
Yeah.
So
you're 10 years apart.
39. I started having kids at 29. So I gave myself a very good young adult life. I did whatever I want whenever I wanted and just kept going and didn't settle down really until me and I found each other, and that was weird. We were both like, all right. First time I met him, I was fixing him up with my ex-girlfriend. It was blind. I was putting him on a blind date with her.
Wow.
And that's how we met. And then we just hung out for a year. We hung out with all our friends. I've never dated for real. Like gone out on dates and stuff. I've never been that person. But I would hang out in big groups with like 20 to 30 people. I date like a Brazilian. Brazilians do that. They like go out in groups of 10 to 30. And that's how they date. And that's how I dated. Not on purpose. That's just what I did. I didn't ever feel... Somebody like, you want to go out to dinner? And I'm like, yeah, but so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so want to come too. And I never thought about it, but people used to tease me. They used to say I held court wherever I went. You just take your court everywhere you go. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I like my people. I have people I like. I want them to be around all the time because I like them. Those were the days. Now I'm old. Now I don't want to deal with anybody's shit.
Watch,
I like it here.
You're gonna live like another 50 years.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I'll still be doing this. I'll still be putting on crazy makeup. Yeah, that one day, hubby asked me, he said, do you think we could date? I was sitting in his car. He'd take me home from a thing we were doing with a whole bunch of people, like one of those, group date things. And I looked at him and went, oh, let me think about it. And he thought I was like politely blowing him off. Well, I don't politely do anything like that. If I'm going to blow off you, I just look at him and go, no. No, it was really that. So 3 days later, I called him and said, hey, you want to go out for coffee? He said, I don't drink coffee. I said, hey, Mr. Smartass, do you want to go talk to me or not? And that's how it began, people. I drink the coffee. He drank probably iced tea or root beer. That's his go-to. But I drink a lot of coffee. And then I said, okay, we got to put all our if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. We're going to put all of our baggage on the table and say, here it is. Can you deal with it? Because I'm too old to fuck around anymore. If I'm going to do this relationship shit. I was prepared to be on my own for the rest of my life. Maybe adopt a couple kids. I was prepared for that at this point in my life. And so for like 45 minutes, I'm like, and this happened to me, and I've dated this many people, and this and this. And he looks at me 15 minutes or less. It might have been 5. He's like, I've dated one person and I bought a house after I moved out of my parents' house. I'm like, seriously? You want to date me? Are you serious? I'm fucking nuts. Like, yeah. So I showed him the world for a year and then he gave me a baby. Which we were surprised. I honestly didn't think I could have kids, so that was a surprise.
And then you had 3.
Then we had 3, and every time the nurses asked, "How did you do it?" They really thought we had like some secret plan. I was like, "No, we just had sex. Sorry, nothing more. No, nothing more than that. Just the normal." I like drum circles and camping, so maybe that had something to do with it. Pretty sure we conceived every time we conceived was on a camping trip. I like fire. The bigger the bonfire, the better. A lot. Hubby says a lot. Oh, too much, too funny. All right, tonight we have family game night. I think I'm hosting this week.
Yep.
So that means TKO. Definitely.
Yay.
Definitely. Most definitely.
All right.
So we will check you all out then. If you want to see the end result of this, keep your eye on TikTok, and probably I'll take pictures for the Discord channel. And I'm going to start doing makeup tables on Wednesdays. I don't know about Thursdays and Fridays yet. We're doing this slow. We're getting our rhythm back. We're going to figure out what we're doing, just so you all know. And we might be adding some gaming with Vixies on Thursdays and Fridays. I don't know. We'll have to see. Mm-hmm. I'll see how I feel and where we go. And, you know, Eliza has a new game. And I figured out how to play with her today.
Oh, you figured out how to play with me today? Yeah. Oh.
And I might be able to play with people on a few other ones too, because now I know that there's a way to do it in Steam that isn't always in the game itself. And that's how we can do it for this one. It's called Unraveled 2, if y'all want to look into it. It's on sale until the 11th for $5. It's really fun. And it's neat. It's like puzzle solving. And
it has really cool music.
It's got really cool music. Too bad I'm not going to be able to pump that in. I can't figure out how to make the audio work on my card capture.
Oh, okay.
It sucks, but
yeah. It's like very what's the word?
Zen.
Yeah.
It's very zen.
Like
yeah. Like harps and flutes and stuff.
Harps and
very tranquil. It was very tranquil.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Chrissy. I know. I know why. They look at my chart and go, "You're not supposed to ever have been able to do that." Hey, talk to the universe. I'm sorry that your medical voodoo didn't work. It's just the way it is. All right. We'll catch y'all tonight at 9:00. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Spend my energy, give my attention if yours ain't there. I don't wanna give you the best of me if you're just gonna give the rest. You see, I don't play the long game unless I'm your end game, babe. Don't you do of me. But you wouldn't want somebody to do to you. Follow the golden rule, we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing,